What is going on YouTube? It's Air JP back with a brand new video, brand new performance review video for you guys here today. It has been like 4 months since I uploaded a video, but that's all right. We have been playing in this Air Jordan 36 Low quite a bit and want to give you guys the details and let you know how these perform for me on the court. Let's go ahead and jump right in and talk about these Air Jordan 36 Lows, how much I like them, guys. I really, really like the sneaker. If you guys have followed me at all on my YouTube channel or over on Instagram, that's where you're going to find me most of the time is over on Instagram. My written performance reviews, I will leave my website in the description box below so you guys can check out all my written performance reviews as well. But going into the shoe, you guys do know that I love the Jordan 36, the regular version, the mid or high top version. This shoe is very similar to actually playing in the regular Jordan 36, but at the same time, you do obviously have a little bit lower cut from the look of the shoe. I will say on foot that both models are so light that it's not really that noticeable of a difference to me in preference or my opinion, but I can notice obviously that it is a lower top sneaker, but it's not like a huge gradual difference or anything like that. But at the same time with this shoe, I do feel like that it is quite a bit lighter, even though the regular 36 is a very light sneaker. For whatever reason, I did find myself feeling like these are just a little bit lighter. And I actually had a lot of fun and even more fun playing in these than I did in the 36s. If you guys remember at the end of last year, beginning of this year, when I rated my performance or signature lines from last season, I actually picked the 36 and the KD14 as my favorite sneakers. These I've been playing in since I got them. Like, I haven't even went back to another shoe or anything like that. I've just been straight up playing in these the whole time because I am really, really enjoying them. And overall, it's a very, very good shoe on the basketball court. So this is not really a comparison video, but while I do have the 36s right here, I'll just go ahead and show you kind of what I'm talking about. You can see the height difference, like side by side. I know you can see it's just the ankle or collar area. I mean, obviously that's normally what a low top means, but I'm just trying to make a point here that, you know, that is the only real area that you can notice any difference. And at the same time, it's not a super big difference as I explained in the previous segment of the video. But overall, like I said, you're not noticing a huge difference on court. It has a lot of the same feel in the actual shoe. Just obviously you can feel your ankles a little bit lower to the court or a little bit lower cut in the actual shoe. If we're going to talk about the traction of the Jordan 36, the low here, I'm going to say it pretty much performs the exact same way as the regular 36s do. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's the exact same traction setup pattern and things like that. You are obviously a little bit lower to the ground from the ankle or collar area, but at the same time on foot, I feel like it feels almost the exact same. If you haven't played in the 36, though, I guess that's what you're wanting to know about if you were just want to pick these up. Instead, they do perform very, very well from a traction standpoint. You do have this little bit of bulge area right here that did give some people a little bit of trouble on the regular 36s. It made them want to kind of tip a little bit in this area or section right here. It does protrude out just a little bit, but at the same time, I will say that is maybe one difference. I did not notice that as much on the 36 low as I did with the regular 36. And as I'm looking on the bottom here, it may protrude out just a little bit more. It's kind of hard to tell from the color of the tractions, but you can definitely see on the high top or regular version what I'm talking about here, where it does protrude out versus over here you can kind of see the line a little bit. But I will say I did notice it more in the high top version, or mid if you want to call it, than I did the low top. But overall, the traction on the Jordan 36 low performs very, very well. Laterally, vertically, there's no issues. Starting, stopping, cutting, very, very good shoe, very good traction setup on the Jordan 36 low. Let's go and go over the fit just a little bit on this low top version. So I went true to size with my normal 11.5. I could say that they did feel a little bit long, and I do remember that the regular 36s fit a little bit long as well. I probably could have went down to an 11, but I am happy with how the shoe fits on my foot, to be completely honest. I'm just saying if I wanted an extra snug or more snug fit, I definitely could have went down half a size. But overall, I am going to recommend going true to size with the Air Jordan 36 low. Let's go ahead and talk about the cushion, the comfort of the shoe. It is a very comfortable shoe. I know I've said this is not a comparison video, and I keep going back to the regular or mid-top, high-top version of the Jordan 36. You do have the exact same cushion setup. You have that full-length Zoom Air Strobel stacked on top of a Zoom Air unit, which is in the forefoot. Very comfortable shoe overall. You do have quite a bit of cushion in this shoe, but I'm still going to say it's not overly cushioned. Just like I said in the Jordan 36, you do have quite a bit of cushion, but at the same time, you still have a lot of responsiveness. You can actually feel a little bit of court feel. I will say it is less to my liking than probably if it would have just had Zoom Air Strobel only. That's probably my favorite setup, is not the extra add-in of Zoom Air in the forefoot or something like that. The Air Strobel is enough for me. That's probably my favorite cushion setup, is just Zoom Air Strobel by itself. Played in several sneakers that are like that, and I really, really like them a lot. You guys have known over the years on several occasions, I've basically explained that I usually prefer court feel, and that's still going to be the instance or the case. Like a Kyrie is usually a great model for me, as they usually don't have a whole lot of cushion, and I just prefer that court feel type feel to the shoe. But if I am going for cushion or looking for cushion, the Zoom Air Strobel is the way to go. I really like this setup, and you're not going to be disappointed with the comfort you get out of the Air Jordan 36 Low. Let's go ahead and talk about the materials just a little bit on the Air Jordan 36 Low. You basically have identical materials to the high top or mid top version. On the upper here, you do have what Nike calls the Jacquard Lino weave, reinforced by TPU ribbon. This material, when I first got the regular 36s in, I was a little bit worried about that this may be something that over time would wear really quickly or even rip, but I've had no issues whatsoever with my mid or high top version. And these I've probably almost played in these more to this point than I actually did the mid and high tops. And I played in the mid and high tops quite a bit. And these are becoming, as I said, my go-to currently right now. As I mentioned earlier, I haven't even went back to anything since these came in. I've just been playing in these nonstop pretty much. And the materials have held up very, very well. I have no issues with them. As I said before, the shoe is very lightweight, and a lot of that has to do with the materials of the actual shoe. Nothing to complain about for me, as I said, from a material standpoint. If you're looking for a lightweight shoe and a low top version with basically all great aspects to the shoe all around, you can't go wrong with this model right here. So overall, if we're talking about the Jordan 36 Low, I guess you guys can probably already tell from each detail we've went over on the shoe, I really, really like this shoe overall on the court. As I've said many times, it is my go-to basketball shoe right now. I will be planning to test some other things very soon or in the very near future, but at the same time, I'm having so much fun in this shoe playing in these right now. I'm not really worried about what I go to next until something really catches my eye that I want to pick up, test out, play in, so on and so forth. But as I said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review video, this performance review on the Jordan 36 Low. Tune in the future as well, as always, to see what I'm dropping video-wise and so on and so forth. Performance reviews is mostly what I've turned this channel into only, and as I said, I've just been kind of slow with it, doing it as I get through the sneakers that I want to play in and so on and so forth. If you look at my channel, or you also check out my Instagram, I used to post quite more frequently on performance reviews and testing so many different types of sneakers, but at the same time, here lately I've been more focusing on enjoying the actual shoe that I'm playing in, instead of just testing this shoe out, throwing out a review, going on to the next one. I play in them a little bit longer and just get more wear and enjoyment out of the shoe if I do really like them, obviously that is. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I said, check out the Jordan 36 Low if you haven't already. Very, very good shoe on the basketball court. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great day. Have a great 4th of July. We'll see you again very, very soon with either some more gear or some more sneakers. Peace.